Hello and welcome to another update on the Sherwood real estate market. My name is Steve Thoele, principal broker with Premier Property Group, and this update will cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, July 16th. So I'm going to share the screen with you now and go through the info with you. So first off, start off looking at active listings. This last week I showed we had 10 new properties come on the market in Sherwood. You can see that's up from the prior couple weeks here in terms of new listings. End of the week was 71 homes on the market in Sherwood, which ties a high for the past 8 weeks and is up from a kind of a 63 here a few weeks back. Median price and days on market for those active listings, you can kind of see we've kind of come down from where we were. We had a high of 850 about 6 weeks back, and it's been coming down. The last 2 weeks, it's been at 815,000 for the median price in Sherwood. Days on market's been up a bit. You can kind of see we started at 31 and has been kind of building here. This last week kind of came in at 52 days, which kind of ties a high for the past 8 weeks here again. Just getting close to about 2 months worth of market time on average for these 71 homes that are currently on the market in Sherwood. Moving along to the pending sales. So last week I showed we had 6 properties go pending in Sherwood, and you can kind of see it's been a fairly tight range. We had a low of 5, a high of 11 pendings per week. The last 2 weeks, you can kind of see we've been at 50 pendings in total, which is down a little bit from the high of 55 here 4 weeks back. The median price and days on market for those pendings, prices come down from where we started here. We started at 730,000 was the median pending 8 weeks back. Got down to a low of 6088 here a month ago. And the last 3 weeks, you can kind of see has been sitting right at 700,000 for the median price pending listings. And then days on market been pretty tight range here. We were sitting right at 15 days of market time for the first 6 weeks. Popped up a bit to 23 days 2 weeks ago, and this last week got down to 20. So just about 2 weeks of market time right now for these current 50 homes that are in pending status. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I showed we had 5 properties cross over from pending to sold this most recent week, which is a low, as you can kind of see for the past 8 weeks here, but been pretty tight range, the low of 5, a high of 8 closings per week. And then when I look over the last 4 weeks of closings on a week-by-week basis, you kind of see that has been kind of declining here. Had a high of 34 8 weeks back. This most recent reading came in at 26, which kind of ties a low for the past 8 weeks. So a bit lower, closing activity here over this past month. The median sold price and days on market for those sold listings, you can kind of see that's been kind of just basically holding between 675 and 700,000 over the past 2 months here. And this last week just was a little above that at 678. And then the days on market, you can kind of see basically has been about 2 weeks worth for the most part over this past 8 weeks. Most recent reading was 16 days. And to finish up, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bar is that weeks of inventory number, kind of keeping track of supply and demand here. Had a low of 7 weeks of inventory here 8 weeks back. Got up to about 11 weeks and then fell back a bit, and it has been creeping back up here. You can kind of see the past few weeks. So we're right at basically 11 weeks again of inventory in Sherwood, most current number. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list, you can kind of see that has been a high of just about 99.4, low of just right at 96%. So a fairly tight range there. The most recent reading was 97, so about a 3% discount, most recent indicator in terms of pricing. So with 11 weeks of inventory, it's still, between 2 and 3 months of inventory, which is not a lot on a traditional basis. And, prices have been remaining pretty firm, pretty steady in Sherwood. Definitely kind of continues to be a seller's market environment with, not quite enough inventory to keep up with kind of the demand, even with higher interest rates. Interest rates did peak above 7% here a few weeks back. This last week, they did retreat back down below that 7% number and kind of the high sixes. So we'll see where interest rates take us, and that will, I think, in large part kind of determine where the market goes. So Hope that update has been helpful for you as always. If I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My phone number and email address are down below the video in the description. So, don't hesitate to reach out. And, hope the information has been helpful to you. I always appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you have. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local Sherwood market. So hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next update.